In this module, we learned about the basics. We started out with the big picture. ASP.NET Core is a cross-platform, high-performance, open-source framework for building modern, cloud-enabled, internet-connected apps. Initially, ASP.NET Core ran on the .NET Core platform. .NET Core was later renamed to .NET, and version 4 was skipped to avoid confusion with the existing, older, full .NET framework, which was also on version 4.x. At the moment of recording, we're at ASP.NET Core 6, running on .NET 6. After having learned about that, we created our first ASP.NET Core web application. We learned that the program class is the starting point of our application, or to be more exact, the main method of that class. We don't see that method, but the compiler generates it behind the scenes. It's that generated main method that's responsible for configuring and running the application. In our case, we'll be running a web application, our API, and that needs to be hosted. For that, a web application builder can be used. The services collection on that builder is what we can add services to while configuring them. This is the built-in dependency injection container at work. So by adding services to it, we can inject them wherever we need them in our code. Once all services have been registered and configured, the web application can be built. This results in an object of type web application which implements iApplication Builder. Instances of classes implementing this interface provide the mechanisms to configure an application's request pipeline. By doing so, we specify how an ASP.NET Core application will respond to individual HTTP requests. The components that potentially handle these requests are called middleware. And with that, the basics are covered. In the next module, we'll dive into creating our API and returning data.